Generally, when we talk about magic, we are fascinated by it. We think that this is something extraordinary. And you talked about a little bit about pranks. What actually is magic? You ought to have some special qualities to be a magician, or anybody can be a magician.
Anybody can be a magician as long as you are willing to put in the time and have a passion for it that drives you to want to make people smile. Because that's what I do. That's why I do it.
That we find on shows people telling exactly what a person is thinking. So what is that? Do you have it's a sixth senses working, or there is again some more talent or tricks which you learn and that's how it happens?
It depends on the context of what you're watching. If you're going to a magic show, well then it's obviously it's a magic trick. But then there's the sixth sense and the feeling. I personally I don't really believe in that.
Okay.
And then say the magic words abracadabra.
Abracadabra.
And the card is gone. Through all the cards, look for your signed ace of clubs. Look for it. Do you see it? Let me know when you see it.
No, I'm not seeing it. Yeah.
And Harpreet. Got your name.
Oh my God. Wow. That's excellent. Wonderful. ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਵੱਖਰੇ ਹੀ ਵਿਸ਼ੇ ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਨ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਖਾਸ ਤੌਰ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਾਦੂ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। ਜੀ ਹਾਂ, ਮੈਜਿਕ। ਆਮ ਤੌਰ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਅਸੀਂ ਹਰ ਰੋਜ਼ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਵੱਖਰਾ ਮੁੱਦਾ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਅੱਜ ਇੱਕ ਵੱਖਰਾ ਹੀ ਟੌਪਿਕ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਇਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੇਰਾ ਸਾਥ ਦੇਣਗੇ ਬਿਲ ਸ਼ੂਏ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਇੱਕ ਅੰਤਰਰਾਸ਼ਟਰੀ ਅਵਾਰਡ ਵਿਨਿੰਗ ਮੈਜੀਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਹਨ ਅਤੇ ਇਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸਿਸ ਨਾਲ ਅੱਜ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾਉਣਗੇ ਤੇ ਦੱਸਣਗੇ ਕਿ ਅਸਲ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਦੂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕੀ ਹੈ, ਮੈਜਿਕ ਹੈ ਕੀ ਹੈ। 28 ਸਾਲ ਦੇ ਇਹ ਵਸਨੀਕ ਜੋ ਹਨ ਸਰੀ ਦੇ, ਇਹ ਰੀਸੈਂਟਲੀ ਪ੍ਰੈਜ਼ੀਡੈਂਟ ਆਫ ਦਾ ਇੰਟਰਨੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਬ੍ਰਦਰਹੁੱਡ ਆਫ ਮੈਜੀਸ਼ੀਅਨਸ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਚੁਣਿਆ ਗਿਆ ਅਤੇ ਮਿਡ ਜੁਲਾਈ ਦੀ ਇੱਕ ਕਨਵੈਨਸ਼ਨ ਹੋਈ ਸੀ ਐਟਲਾਂਟਾ ਜਾਰਜੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਜਿਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਨਿਯੁਕਤ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ। 100 ਸਾਲ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਇਹ ਸੰਸਥਾ ਬਣੀ ਸੀ 1922 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਤੇ ਮਿਸੂਰੀ ਬੇਸਡ IBM ਜੋ ਹੈ, ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਹਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੀ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡੀ ਆਰਗੇਨਾਈਜੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੈ ਜੋ ਕਿ ਡੈਡੀਕੇਟਡ ਹੈ ਆਰਟ ਆਫ ਮੈਜਿਕ ਨੂੰ। ਇਸ ਦੇ 15,000 ਮੈਂਬਰਸ ਨੇ 88 ਦੇਸ਼ਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਰੋਲ ਜੋ ਹੈ ਇੰਟਰਨੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਪ੍ਰੈਜ਼ੀਡੈਂਟ ਆਫ IBM ਇੱਕ ਰੇਅਰ ਹੈ ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨ ਲਈ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸਿਰਫ 8 ਰੈਜ਼ੀਡੈਂਟਸ ਇਸ ਦੇਸ਼ ਦੇ ਹੁਣ ਤੱਕ ਇਹ ਐਜ਼ ਪ੍ਰੈਜ਼ੀਡੈਂਟ ਕੰਮ ਕਰ ਚੁੱਕੇ ਨੇ ਅਤੇ 4 ਇਹਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਨ ਵੈਨਕੂਵਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਨ ਅਤੇ ਸ਼ੂਏ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹਨ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਵਿਅਕਤੀ ਹਨ ਏਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਡਿਸੈਂਟ ਦੇ। ਸੋ ਅੱਜ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬੜਾ ਮਾਣ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਸਟੂਡੀਓ 'ਚ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ ਬਿਲ ਸ਼ੂਏ ਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਕੇ ਸ਼ਾਮਿਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ। ਇੰਟਰਸਟਿੰਗ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਹੈ ਜੀ, ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਸੁਣੋ ਤੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਲਾਈਨਾਂ ਵੀ ਖੋਲ੍ਹ ਕੇ ਜੇਕਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੁਝ ਪੁੱਛਣਾ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਫੋਨ ਕਰ ਸਕੋਗੇ। Bill Hsueh, good evening. Welcome to the program.
Hi, Harpreet. Nice to be here.
Wonderful. First of all, congratulations for being elected as the president of this organization.
Thank you very much.
So let's start with you. How did you get influenced to become a magician?
It started I think when I was like 10 or 11. My mom signed me up for a summer camp that took you around to visit places in Vancouver. One of the stops was Granville Island, where our local magic shop is. It's called Climbing Around, and we went there. The guy at the counter, Joe, he showed me some magic tricks there, and I was hooked. I was like, oh, that's so cool, and I went to go buy the pranks, like the itching powder and all that. But when I got home, I did get a deck of cards, and I started trying to figure out how he was doing these. So I went to the local library and found some magic books, started learning from there.
Wow. And it's been 17 years since you've been practicing that.
17 years, yeah.
Wow. Now, generally, when we talk about magic, we are fascinated by it. We think that this is something extraordinary. And you talked a little bit about pranks. What actually is magic?
Magic to me is showmanship and like the sleight of hand. I believe the fact it's magic when you combine both together so that it creates that feeling of magic, the way that you're presenting the illusions. That's what I believe magic is.
So, Bill, is it a hobby for you or you're a professional magician now?
I'm a professional magician. That's all I do.
Oh, and you go around all over the world and show your performances.
Yeah, that's right.
Where all you have been?
So I've toured across Canada, Been through a lot of states in the U.S. I've been in L.A., Vegas, Missouri, and Taiwan.
Okay.
But yeah, we're doing a little trip in a couple weeks. We're going to Europe, so that'll be fun.
So during the pandemic, you also must have been stuck. Did magic help you out at that time?
It did. I work with my mentor, Sean Farquhar, who opened up a theater during the pandemic and also helped with my creativity, being, stuck inside for a long time. So we've worked a lot together and figured out some new things to play with and new presentations. So it's a lot of fun.
So do you, you ought to have some special qualities to be a magician, or anybody can be a magician?
Anybody can be a magician as long as you are willing to put in the time and have a passion for it that drives you to want to make people smile. Because that's what I do it. That's why I do it.
Right. And when you say time, how much time do you have to devote if, a youngster wants to learn this trick? How much time he or she has to devote to it?
Personally, 17 years. No, it really depends. Everyone has their own skills and what they're good at.
Right.
So if you're particularly good at one thing, you can master it like that. But if you're not very proficient at it, it'll take some time to get used to it.
Of course, everything takes time.
Exactly.
But in magic also, are there separate stages? Like, for example, generally we see with cards, a lot of people do a lot of tricks with the cards, but there are some other dangerous tricks also what we see. People are cut in front of your eyes and what not happens. So that also is a part of magic, or is it something else?
Yeah, that's also part of magic. So magic is split into a whole bunch of different categories, as you mentioned. There's cards, which is under close-up magic, which is magic that's done right here, right in front of your eyes. And there's stage magic, which is done typically on stage. It can go between, grand illusions, like you said, cutting people in half, making people levitate, making them disappear. That's all part of like the stage illusion category of magic.
So are these illusions, or people are, what they are seeing on stage? Is it actually happening, or it's just an illusion what happens?
It's magic.
Okay, yeah, that's what is illusion. Wonderful. So, of course, there are some trade secrets which you will not like to share with us, but nevertheless, we would like to learn more from you today, and we'll see some demonstrations also. But before that, you have been elected as the president of this prestigious organization, which was founded 100 years ago.
Yeah.
So, tell us a little bit about this organization, what it is all about, and what role does it play?
So the International Brotherhood of Magicians is the world's largest body of magicians, and the role that it plays is it fosters magic globally, not just like not just specifically like little circles of people in areas.
Right.
But we do that as well. We call them rings, which is our local chapters, and so what we do is we try to just encourage adults and youth to grow in the art. If they have an interest in it, go for it. We'll help you. How can we help? Here are some resources that we can give you, as well as giving opportunities to some members. If you are a member of the IBM, you can show your membership card at the Magic Castle, which is a private club in LA, and they'll let you in for the night.
Right.
So it's just like we try to do our best to give our members lots of benefits.
Okay. And as also you are the first president of Asian descent, how do you feel representing this prestigious body?
Oh, it's daunting, the fact that I'm the first one, but it's also good that we're starting to be more out there and be more represented, and that's my hope, to show that there's a lot more magicians out there than you think.
Right. So what is going to be your mandate as president? How do you plan to further the cause of this particular organization? And of course, as I said before, magic is always, everybody gets attached to magic whenever or wherever they are. So what is going to be your specific mandate?
My plan for this year is to encourage the youth to do more magic and to grow with it, to compete and learn more from not just each other, but from the elders as well, because the saying "we're standing on the shoulders of giants" is absolutely true in the case of magic, because there's been a lot of creations, and there's so much you can learn from everybody.
Excellent. And of course, there are going to be some challenges also, and especially coming back to your starting in this career. When did you think of becoming a professional magician? When was that?
Oh, I think that would have been about 10 years ago.
Okay.
It's scary to not have a normal job, but it's also a lot of fun being able to, when your sole job is to make people happy,
Right.
like in the way that not a lot of people do, because you're showing them card tricks, you're making them confused and shocked. So it's very rewarding.
Right. But how was this decision of yours taken by your family when you said that, oh, I want to be a professional magician? Probably there must not have been any magician in your family before.
No, I am the first magician in the family. At first, my parents thought it was just a hobby. Just he'll grow out of it. He'll go to school and he'll find something that he likes to do. They quickly learned they were wrong. That this is what I love to do, but they're very supportive. Even when they thought it was when I was just starting to learn, they took me to the local magic meetings. Took me to the magic shop to go get more things, look at more ideas and tricks.
Right.
And they're just with me all the way, and I couldn't be happier.
And it's because of them, the family support, that where you are today is because of them.
That's right.
Excellent. Where does Vancouver stand as far as magic is concerned? Is it like you talked about Los Angeles and in US, it's quite popular. Do we find in our belt also, is it quite famous, or people just off and on just see it?
Vancouver has a lot of magicians.
Okay.
I know at first glance you wouldn't be like, there's magicians here? No, there is a lot, and a lot of them are professional magicians as well. The funny thing is they don't perform in Vancouver because they are out in the world doing cruise ships, doing tours, and doing all of that. We did have like my mentor, Sean. He did open up a theater in New Westminster.
Okay.
If you want to see some world-class magic from a world champion of magic, he's doing that right in New Westminster.
Okay, excellent. Another thing which I would like to ask you is that many times as magicians, you read the minds of the people. There's a lot of talk going on these days about law of attraction and visualization. People can attract whatever they want in their life. So how do you relate it as a magician? This is not a trick, probably this is something more to it that we find on shows, people telling exactly what a person is thinking. So what is that? Do you have it's a sixth senses working, or there is again some more talent or tricks which you learn and that's how it happens?
It depends on the context of what you're watching. If you're going to a magic show, well, then it's a magic trick. But then there's the sixth sense and the feeling. I personally, I don't really believe in that.
Okay.
So I don't really know what's going on there, but I do know that if you're doing magic, then it's magic is there for you to be entertained with.
And it's time for a break, but before that, one last question to you before we go for a break. That is it that people get hypnotized and everything happens, or you come up with something special and then you perform those tricks and it is so fast that a common person cannot understand or cannot see to it?
Maybe.
Again, a trade secret.
Maybe.
Okay, wonderful. Well, like you were talking before, you jumped into this and you practiced. So you said anybody can learn this magic. And so do you also teach to the students if they want to learn? Or is there some other academy where people have to go and learn about it?
Of course, I would gladly teach if there is an interest in it. And like I said, that's me wanting to, me and the IBM wanting to foster that the new magic people coming in. But if you do want to learn, I highly recommend going to the local library.
Okay.
And looking up some magic books to borrow and take home and learn. Highly recommend it because that's
That's
one
the
of the
starting
ways.
point.
Exactly.
Okay. And also, as you pointed out, that in Vancouver also there are many famous magicians. Now, basically, when it comes to magic, everybody gets intrigued by it, as I said before, also. And you may perform anything, and people are flabbergasted by it, seeing it, what is happening, how is this happening? So, it requires a lot of determination, passion, you said, and hard work, right? Okay, and also trade secrets we are not sharing, but
No, we're not.
we are not sharing about that, but definitely a lot of things are involved in this.
Of course.
But magic does exist.
I don't know.
Well, we'll just see now shortly. So, what do you specialize in?
So I specialize in close-up and parlor magic. So the easiest way to say it is between 5 people or 1 people. Between 1 and like 150.
Okay.
So you can see me at festivals. I was just at the Burnaby Canada Day. I've done the Vancouver Olympics when it was here. A whole bunch of festivals and events all in and around town.
Okay, so today I'll have the honor because there is one person sitting
That's
over
right.
here, and we also have our, another colleague of mine, Kiran, who is here. So we are two of us, and of course, Mr. Shadab, who is recording the program. And
Yep.
because it's not that people are listening to us today, they'll be able to watch you also.
That's right.
So mind you, we are going to see your tricks now. It's time to show us
Yeah,
some tricks.
all right.
And then only I can believe you are a magician.
Okay.
So what are you going to do today?
I got some cards on me.
Okay.
Harpreet, you can see there is 52 cards. Oh, sorry, there's 54. There's 2 jokers in here.
Okay.
So 54 cards and my 10 fingers. That's all I'm going to use. Maybe. So a deck of cards. Harpreet, I want you to pick out a card. Any card you like.
I can pick it out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, let's see. Here I go. I pick up a card.
All right. Look at it. Don't show me. You can show Karen. I don't want to see it. I'll even look away.
Okay.
Perfect. I'll put it back inside the deck.
Okay, I put it back.
Remember what it is, because
Yes.
if you forget, this isn't going to work out very well.
Right.
So, Harpreet, if I was to reach inside the deck, pull out one card like this, and say, the 4 of spades.
No.
I didn't say it was your card. I said it's the 4 of spades.
Yes. Right.
And we know that's not your card. So there's no point in doing that. But if I was to say the 7 of clubs. Okay, I know that's not. You know that's not your card.
I'm not going to
You
say
all know it.
anything. I'm just going to say when I find my card.
But watch, if you take the 7 of clubs, can you pinch your fingers like this for me?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to come out a little bit. Right there and pinch that 7 of clubs. Don't move.
Yeah.
Watch. I can find your card like this. Done. Did you see me do it? I swapped the 7 of clubs out for your card.
So I have my card.
You
with-
have your card in your hand. Take a look.
Wow. 6 of diamond. That's the card I had selected.
That's the card you picked. And you know what I did? I actually took the 7 of clubs and I put it over here inside of my pocket.
Oh, wow. I didn't see you putting it inside.
Magic.
That is magic. Excellent. Wonderful. So I would just like to share with my viewers also. And ਹੁਣੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬਿੱਲ ਨੇ ਜੀ ਇੱਕ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਡੈਮੋਨਸਟ੍ਰੇਟ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਕਾਰਡਸ ਦੀ ਇਹ ਗੇਮ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਦਿਖਾ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ 6 ਜਿਹੜਾ ਡਾਇਮੰਡਸ ਦਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਉਹ ਮੈਂ ਚੁਣਿਆ ਸੀ ਪਰ ਉਹੀ ਕਾਰਡ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਹੋਰ ਫੜਾਇਆ ਤੇ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਵੈਪ ਕਰਕੇ ਦਿਖਾਤਾ ਕਿ ਉਹੀ ਕਾਰਡ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਜੇਬ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦਿਖਾਇਆ ਲੇਕਿਨ ਜੋ ਮੈਂ ਚੁਣਿਆ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਮੇਰੇ ਹੱਥ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈਗਾ ਸੀ ਸੋ ਡੈਫੀਨਿਟਲੀ ਦੈਟਸ ਅ ਗੁੱਡ ਮੈਜਿਕ ਯਾ ਵਾਟ ਐਲਸ ਆਰ ਯੂ ਗੋਇੰ ਟੂ ਸ਼ੋ ਅਸ ਟੁਡੇ
Okay, we're going to get you to pick a different one because I could be cheating. I could be using like 18 6 of diamonds, right?
Right.
So go ahead.
And can I ask you to close your eyes also?
Sure.
Okay, that's
Go
good.
ahead. When I go through the cards, go ahead. Just take one out. Any one you like.
Okay.
That one. And
Yeah.
this time, to make sure I'm not cheating, I'm actually going to have you sign your name nice and big right across the face of the card. It's okay if I see the card. I've seen this trick before.
So I show you the card?
Yeah, it's okay if I see it.
Okay, where do I sign? Here or at the back?
Other way.
Okay. Okay.
Perfect. I will take the Sharpie back. Awesome. So you have a card sign. Make sure it's dried so it doesn't.
Okay.
Perfect. I'll
So I
take
give
it
you
when
back?
yeah, I will take it back.
Okay.
So that is your card, right?
Yeah.
What if I told you I can try to figure out what card that is? I think it's a black card, right?
It is a black card.
It's a, I want to say it's a club. Is it a club? It feels like a
Yes.
club.
Yeah.
Is it the ace of clubs?
Yes, it is.
Huh.
Wow. That's excellent.
The so watch the ace of clubs. It's got your name written right
Yes,
there. Right?
it
It's in
is.
Sharpie, and you know that's not going to rub off.
Yeah.
So watch the ace. We'll put the ace into the middle of the deck like so. You can see it's not on top. That's the 2. Oh, we were close. And that's a joker. But watch the 2. If you take the 2, snap my fingers, have it change into the ace with your name on it, that'd be really good. But
Wow.
if you put the ace back in the middle of the deck like this, snap my fingers, it jumps to, oh, sorry, wait, one sec. Let me just, I don't know where the cameras are, so I'm just doing this. We'll watch the, we'll take the ace, we'll put the ace back inside the middle of the deck. Actually, you know what? We'll only use half the deck. That way, the cheating is fair.
Okay.
Watch. Done. It's on top of the deck.
No, it is not.
Oh, sorry, I'm in top of the deck. This is top of the middle. That's the top of the deck down here.
Okay. Wow.
But you know this is just an illusion. You know that, right?
I don't know what it is. It is. You changed the color?
It's gone. Where'd it go? I don't know.
I signed it. Where is my signature? It's gone?
It's gone. I don't know where it went. Do you know where it went? Because I don't. I think it's. Wait, hold on. It might be over here in my pocket. Yeah, that's where it was. It was in my pocket because I forget that sometimes. But even if you take the ace, just put it on the table like this, give it
Yeah.
a squeeze, make it disappear, like that. And you know what? Do you play cards?
I do play.
You do play cards. Okay, hold on.
Sometimes.
All right, so that's your card.
Yeah.
We're gonna take your card, lose it inside the middle of the deck, and we're gonna give the deck a shuffle like so. So you sometimes play cards. What games do you play?
Pardon me?
What games do you play?
I play bridge.
You play bridge?
Yeah.
Bridge is pretty decent. So that means you know how to shuffle cards.
Yeah.
So Harpreet, I want you to take the deck
Yeah.
and give it a mix for me. Just shuffle it out.
Okay. Any way I can?
However, you just don't drop the cards.
No, I won't. I will try not to drop it.
And when you're happy, you can stop.
Okay.
And you hold on to the cards.
Here they are.
Because it's your turn to do some magic.
Okay.
Use your imagination. Imagine your card rising to the top of the deck. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Pretend to take it off. Pretend.
The first one.
Pretend.
Yeah, I'm pretending.
Good, perfect. Do you look at the card?
Yeah.
That's not it, right?
No.
Okay, try again. Okay, pretend to take it off. Like, just do this.
Yeah.
Don't actually take it off.
Okay, I'm just pretending.
Pretending.
Yeah.
Do the act. Yeah, there we go. Do
Yeah.
the action. Look, and you have a card in your hand right now.
No.
Then
Yeah, I'm pretending it. Yes,
yes,
I have.
pretend. You have to use this all in your imagination.
Okay.
Okay, and take that card that's in your hand right there.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to fold it in half.
I fold it into half. Okay.
Good. Do it one more time. So now you have a card. Fold it into quarters,
Yeah.
and then say the magic words abracadabra,
Abracadabra.
and the card is gone. Ta-da!
Card is gone.
So we're gonna recap here. I gave you the deck, right?
Yes.
You shuffled the cards up. You
Yeah.
mix it really, really well. You pretended your card came to the top. You pretended to take it off and fold it and make it disappear.
Right.
I didn't touch that, did I?
No, you didn't.
So if what you did actually happened, your card wouldn't be in there, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go through the cards.
All the cards?
All the cards. Look through all the cards. Look for your signed ace of clubs.
Uh-huh.
Look for it. Do you see it? Let me know when you see
No,
it.
I'm not seeing it. Actually, it's not here.
It's gone because you made it disappear.
Yeah.
This box has been sitting here on the table the whole time.
Yes. Nobody touched it.
Nobody's touched it.
Yes.
Inside the box, Harpreet, there is. Sorry, hold on. One card folded into quarters.
Yeah.
And Harpreet, it's got your name on it.
Oh my God. Wow. That's excellent. Wonderful.
That's for you
So-
to keep.
Oh wow, thank you so much. It's really great. ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਜਾਦੂ ਨੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਦਿਖਾਇਆ ਜੀ ਹੁਣੇ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹ ਕਾਰਡ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੈਂ ਸਾਈਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਅਤੇ ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੁਛ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਫੜਾਤਾ ਇੱਕ ਸਾਰਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪੈਕ ਹੈਗਾ ਸੀ, ਅਤੇ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਇਸੀ ਕਾਰਡ ਨੂੰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪ੍ਰਟੈਂਡ ਕਰੋ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਕਾਰਡ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੋੜ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ, ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਅੱਧਾ ਫਿਰ 4 ਹਿੱਸਿਆਂ 'ਚ, ਅਤੇ ਇਹ ਮੈਂ ਪ੍ਰਟੈਂਡ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀ। ਅਤੇ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਇਹੀ ਕਾਰਡ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਡੱਬਾ ਪਿਆ ਸੀ ਜਿਸ ਨੂੰ ਕਿ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਹੱਥ ਲਾਇਆ, ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੱਢ ਕੇ ਦਿਖਾਇਆ। ਸੋ ਇਹ ਵਾਕਈ 'ਚ ਹੀ ਮੈਜਿਕ ਹੈ। ਦੈਟਸ ਰੀਅਲੀ ਅ ਮੈਜਿਕ, ਦੈਟਸ ਵੰਡਰਫੁਲ, ਕੰਗ੍ਰੈਚੁਲੇਸ਼ਨਸ, ਵੰਡਰਫੁਲ।
Thank you.
That's really exciting what you do. I think we should learn from you something, and this really is very intriguing. But again, what is this? How did you play with my mind? What I was asking you before, that magicians also use other person's mind to play games. So that is what is magic?
That's magic, using everything we have against you.
Excellent. Wonderful. That's really very commendable. So, Bill, I know there is a lot more what you can show us, but next time we'll have you with something else apart from the cards.
Of course.
It was a pleasure having you. And towards the end, anything you would like to say in conclusion?
If you are interested in learning magic locally, go visit the Vancouver Magic Circle. It is IBM Ring 92. It's my local magic club. So I like being able to hype them up when I can.
Right.
But it's VancouverMagicCircle.com, and if you want to join the International Brotherhood of Magicians, it is magician.org, and hopefully you guys sign up and I will see you around.
Wonderful. And if somebody wants to contact you personally, where can they call you?
They can contact me on my website, billy@magicofbilly.com. That's my email, or www.magicofbilly.com.
Excellent. It was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you very much for being here. And,
Thank you very much, Harpreet.
It's really intriguing. And if I want to learn this, how much time will that take? Next time I do the same thing with you, can I do it?
17 years.
30 years sitting over here. So thank you very much. Thank you. So ਇਹ ਸਨ ਸਾਡੇ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਮਹਿਮਾਨ ਬਿਲ ਸ਼ੂਏ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਜਾਦੂ ਕਰਕੇ ਦਿਖਾਇਆ, ਤੇ ਜਾਦੂ ਦੀਆਂ ਟ੍ਰਿਕਸ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ ਨੇ, ਜਾਦੂ ਵਾਕਿਆ ਚੀਜ਼ ਇੰਟਰਵਿਊਇੰਗ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਸਭ ਨੂੰ ਚੰਗਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ, ਚਿਹਰੇ 'ਤੇ ਮੁਸਕਰਾਹਟ ਆ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ, ਲੋਕ ਖੁਸ਼ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਨੇ। ਅਤੇ ਇਹੀ ਮਕਸਦ ਹੈ ਬਿਲ ਦਾ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਬਿਲੀ ਨੇ, ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੁਸਕਰਾਣਾ ਦੇਖਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ, ਹੱਸਣਾ ਹੁਣ ਮੇਰਾ ਕਰਤੱਵ ਹੈਗਾ, ਮੈਂ ਇਹ ਕੰਮ ਕਰਦਾ, ਅਤੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਪੈਸ਼ਨ ਹੈਗਾ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਦੇਖਣ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਮਿਲ ਸਕੇ। ਸੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਇੱਥੇ ਆਏ, ਅਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਮੈਜਿਕ ਟ੍ਰਿਕਸ ਵੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ, ਅਤੇ ਮੈਜਿਕ ਕੀ ਕਲਾ ਹੈ, ਕੀ ਆਰਟ ਹੈ, ਉਸ ਬਾਰੇ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ।